thing I thought of. I swear, that was the first thing I thought of.
How much time until we do?
A minute, 50 seconds.
50 seconds until we start.
Tell Ethan. Talk to Ethan. Speak to
Ask
Ethan.
Yeah, y'all gotta be like getting on the same page. Yeah, we can't mess this up.
Y'all are supposed to have 1 year of experience.
1 year.
And then I'll go on your left. Are y'all talking to Ethan? Hello and welcome down to Gloucester Field. It is Friday, October 10th of 2025, and today we have Swampscott versus Gloucester. I'm ready for a very good game here today, as I know Gloucester has quite the good record. I am Joseph Blood, and this is Paul. Paul Barbunas has quite a few things to say. What are you expecting from today's game, Paul?
Thank you, Joe. I'm expecting a high-action, high-scoring game here in Gloucester Field. Friday Night Lights is back here in Swampscott after 2 away games in a row, and then Big Blue coming off a bye week. They started the season 2-2, so an alright start. But the Big Blue are going to have to step up on defense. The Fishermen have a great player named number 6, Jalen Severino from the Fishermen, having 3 big touchdowns against the Witches last week, scoring a 60-yard touchdown, a 30-yard touchdown, and also a 40-yard pick 6. He got really involved against the Witches last week. So it's going to come down to if the Big Blue defense can hold off, make some plays, get some pressure off of the offense, and ultimately get the job done here in Swampscott.
Well, thank you, Paul. That's definitely going to help some of our viewers with understanding further depth into this game. As we only have 3 minutes left until the game starts, this will be it for now. We'll see you in a few minutes. Welcome to Gloucester Field, home of the Swampscott Big Blue. It's Friday night and the Big Blue will be hosting the Gloucester Fishermen, who are coming off a dormant win over the Salem Witches 33-0. The Big Blue coming off their bye week, looking to expand their record to 3-2. My name is Joseph Blood, and I am joined by Paul Varvunes. Paul, what are you expecting from tonight's game?
Thank you, Joe. I'm expecting a high-scoring, high-action game here in Swampscott. The fans are on their feet already. It's going to be a big game out of the fan section. As keep in mind, it's been 3 weeks since the Big Blue have been at home, 2 away games in a row, and then a bye week. So Big Blue are itching to get back here in Swampscott. It's going to be a great game. It's going to be a great test of the Big Blue and their mentality going into this game as we are going to kickoff.
As Paul did say, it was their bye week, and honestly, I'm glad to have him back. It has been 3 weeks since we've had a home game. Isn't that right, Paul?
That is correct, Joey.
Well, we're going to be going in for the kickoff, and the kick is up. It's going to go deep, deep, deep down already with Gloucester. It's a pickup by number 1. He's going to get tackled almost immediately with maybe a gain of 5, 7.
So you get down and around the 20-yard line. It might be like around a 10 or so yard return.
It'll be 1st and 10 for Gloucester at the 15-yard line.
And Gloucester is going to be huddling up right now as Swampscott's already ready to be doing their plays. They're going to be coming on out of that huddle there. Players are ready. Back and forth move Swampscott, trying to figure out what they want to do for a play. And it's up. It's going to be a run. They're going to make quite a few yards. That's going to be a first down for Gloucester. Quite a good run there for number 6 being Jalen Severino.
It's going to be a big game out of him, Joey. He has heavily evolved, as I mentioned earlier, against the Witches. 3 total touchdowns, 1 pick 6, and 2 huge rushes, giving the Fishermen a dominant win over the Witches.
That is quite impressive, Paul, if I do say so myself. He might cause and stir a lot of trouble here for Swampscott tonight.
As I'm aware, the Big Blue have watched a lot of film on him, seeing what he does best. He uses his speed to go on the outside, and when the teams expect the outside, he goes in the inside and gets in, no problem.
It's going to be another run, I believe. It's not going to be pushed, but it's not going to be too many yards gained. I think around maybe 3 or 4, but we'll find out in just a second here. Yet again, another run, and it did seem to work quite a bit, though, actually.
Fishermen are going to use that run game. As I mentioned, Severino's going to get involved. The Fishermen need to get him going. Once they get the run game going, it's all but over for the Big Blue defense.
It's going to be 2 and 6 already pushing their way and driving down slowly but surely. They're going to be able to push hard and fast.
We have 2nd down, about 1.
The teams are set up, and the ball is snapped. It's going to be yet another run straight down the middle.
Great
Pushed
play
back
by the
for
Big
a
Blue
loss of
defense.
yards. As Paul just said, great play by the Big Blue. Unexpected for Marshall, as he did run that. It didn't turn out the best for Gloucester. They're going to be on their 3rd down, and I'm going to assume a loss of yards, as we'll figure out in just a second.
It's going to be a loss of about 3 there, Joey. Great play by the Big Blue defense. They need to get one more stop here to force a punt.
3rd and 4 for Gloucester.
Seems as if it was actually a gain of 2 yards. They're 3 and 4. I guess they just seem like they moved farther back than they gained.
3rd and 4, Big Blue defense need to stop. Fans getting on their feet here for their first potential turnover.
Another run on the outside.
And he's
Quite
gonna
a great play.
stop,
Yet again,
Joey.
stopped. Great stop there from the Big Blue. Allen brought down in just a few moments, as I do believe it was number 59, Dylan Lucas from Swampscott, who immediately noticed that push going on, and he was the first one to wrap around him.
Fishermen setting out the punt squad, Joey.
As they get ready to punt, they're going to just sit in that hole for just a second here, and now they will be coming out.
It's going to be a tackle for loss there, Joey. It's going to be a loss of about 1 yard. Great stop by the Big Blue defense, getting pressure 2 plays in a row to force the punt.
Bascon's the only one in deep lane.
Bascon, the designated returner for the Big Blue.
Not the farthest kick in the world, and it's going to roll out of bounds
It's
before
a-
Bascon can get close
It's a
enough to
great
it.
punt there, Joey, as they got just past the 40. Solid field position for the Big Blue offense, as Bombard is going to need to lead the team down. But they don't even give the chance for the Big Blue to get a return going. Bascon, when he gets the ball, he's electric. He knows how to get on the outside and get some big yardage. Fishman not even going to give him a chance there.
So what you're saying is Gloucester's definitely going to be having a hard time with the Big Blue, and Big Blue's going to be having a hard time with Gloucester.
Some could say that, Joey, as the Big Blue obviously are slow to get started, but once they get started and play like they can, they're a great team.
They've evolved quite a bit over the season, as I've watched many of their games.
Bombarda, the quarterback for the Big Blue, the junior quarterback.
The ball is snapped. It's going to be a run straight down the middle. Not going to be the best for Big Blue. I still think maybe a gain of yards, if any. It's going to be a great run there from Bush. Swampscott not the best on the offensive pushback, as somebody on the enemy team found a little hole that they could just slip straight through, slither through like a snake.
And that's the whole thing about defensive pressure, Joey. Finding the gaps and being able to get through and make something with that play. Big Blue on 2nd and 10.
Going to be a gain of none.
No yards.
So they're going to get ready. The ball is about to be snapped in just a second here. The ball is. It's going to be yet again. It's going to be a fake run. Amazing to Bascon. Bascon's going to make it far. Getting past multiple players before finally getting wrapped up and pushed back so many yards. Almost a fumble. It would have been a fumble if the play was called off just a few seconds later, which would have been a definite pickup for Gloucester as they were on that.
As Big Blue is going to pick up the first down. Great design play for Coach Bush. As Bombard, as soon as he takes the snaps, finds the open receiver, Bascon, letting us sort of a screen play, getting the blocker in front of him, able to get the first down.
Was a great fake there. Honestly, Paul, that was a really good play for the Big Blue, and if they can keep that sort of stuff up.
Need to get this going throughout the game.
And if they can keep that sort of stuff up, they're going to be able to win this game.
Big Blue can't afford mistakes here against this powerful Fisherman team. It's caught once again by Bascon. Bascon still going.
Bascon and Bombarda showing some great plays here. Head toss with the teams, even a little bit of taunting there from Bascon.
Well, celebration never hurt anyone, Joey. Big Blue will get into the red zone. As we look at that replay, Bascon taking the hesitation, step back, going forward, and able to get a couple extra yards there. Great play so far from Bascon and Bombarda. They're trying to build that connection. Keep in mind, they're both juniors, so they have another year of this to really build that connection and get on the same page, and they can be unstoppable, Joey.
I'm going to completely agree with you there, Paul. They're going to be down. They're going to be ready. They're going to get ready to do their things.
Bush in the backfield for the Big Blue once again.
Great play from the Big Blue. They didn't quite score a touchdown, but they are right there, moving up 15 yards, which was insane. Yes, a great catch by Gruthius. Thank you for catching that there, Paul.
Of course. The Big Blue are going to be down at the 2-yard line. It's going to be 1st and goal at the 2-yard line here, Joey.
That's lovely for the Big Blue. This is exactly what you want to see. Not even
Bush
5 minutes into the game, and we're about to get a touchdown here for the Big Blue.
Bombardi going to take it himself.
Not the best play there, to be honest. It was a very good attempt, as it probably would have gotten them there. It seems as if they already knew and expected something like that to happen.
It might have been Delano to take the direct snap. Didn't quite catch that. Still, tackle for loss there by the Fishermen, trying to hold off the Big Blue on their 3-yard line.
It is going to be 2nd and goal. The Big Blue, they do have a chance at this, but I remember last time we had a home game, they had something like this, and they let it down. They got pushed back quite far and actually gave the ball to the other team.
The Big Blue do struggle in the red zone. Let's see what they do here on 2nd down.
They just keep up the pressure. They keep up the work. They can do the snapped ball. It's going to be a fake pass back. It's going to be back to Bascon for too many loss of yards, to be honest.
Bascon going to be able to make anything there, Joey.
It's going to be about.
It's going to be another tackle for loss. The Fisherman defense holding up strong.
It's going to be about at the 14-yard line, and they're going to be third and goal still. That is definitely not something that you want to see from the Big Blue. Definitely not a good thing whatsoever.
So it's going to be 3rd and 14 here, Joey.
Again, I'm ready. The Big Blue.
3rd and goal. They have to get in the end zone here.
Big Blue most likely going to look for a pass here. Bombarda looking for someone. Passes. Almost finds Bascon for a close attempt. Almost got him right there, as it was actually, that was really close. We're going to need to look at a replay for that.
It was almost intercepted, couldn't quite bring it in, was the fisherman defender, and then almost like got swatted into Basqueon's hand, I believe that was. Unable to make of it though, so it's going to be a tough catch. It's going to be a 4th down here, Jordan. The Big Blue are looking to go for it.
They're going to look to go for it here, as Paul did mention. I think they're going to have to go for something similar to a pass yet again, maybe a little bit earlier, maybe a little bit later. They're going to have to look left or right. I'm not 100% sure if they could get it on a run here, as based on previous plays, they've only pushed about 10 yards maximum.
Let's see what the Big Blue do here, 4th and long. You have to imagine that this is the stuff they do in practice in these types of situations. You don't hope it happens, but when it does, you need to be prepared.
I believe in the Big Blue and their coaches and what they've taught them, and I believe that there is a chance that they'll be able to make this. Bombarded with a pass, looks for Bascon. It's going to be an incomplete pass, too far out. It's going to be a turnover for Gloucester.
Great play by the Fisherman defense as they hold off the Big Blue after some great plays driving down the field. They took care of them, no problem. It's going to go back to the Fishermen after an incomplete 4th down.
The Fishermen should be 1 and 4. Sorry, they should be on the 14-yard line, 1st and 10, as the Big Blue defense is going to come out to play.
Both teams have had a drive. Both teams unable to score as the Fishermen will get their 2nd drive of the game. Let's see what the Big Blue defense can do here.
5 minutes and 21 seconds in, and yes, having 2 drives is impressive. No touchdowns at all, though.
It's going to be a handoff taken, and still
he's going to get through, slip through the Big Blue offense. He's going to run it far, too far for the Big Blue, bringing it to just about the 50-yard line, halfway down the field. That's going to be a great play for Gloucester, and honestly, that's going to be a great play for Joseph Allen.
Joseph Allen able to make big plays as he was also involved against the Witches last week. Able to score a touchdown of his own. Able to make that 30-yard rush there. Get some life back into this Fisherman offense.
Honestly, that's not the best look for Swampscott there, as pushing that many yards on just 1 drive is going to be devastating for them, as it's going to be another run through the inside, trying to look for a pocket, doesn't find it, and the play is going to be stopped before too many yards can be gained.
Good job by the Big Blue defense, able to hold off there as they need to regroup and get some big stops going.
That was quite good there, as Morrison Delicio were the first ones on him, and slowly after came Dylan Lucas just to finish things off. It's going to be 2nd and 10 here on the 49-yard line. He's going to slip through a pocket, find his way yet again through. That's not, yet again, not the best look for the Big Blue. Crazy play, though, as that was a wonderful, wonderful play there from Cribbs.
Great play by Cribbs. Keep in mind, Cribbs also had I believe it was a 50-yard touchdown, if I'm not mistaken. The Fisherman offense, especially the Fisherman running game, has just been so elite here this year.
Yet again, like you said, the Big Blue doesn't. They always have a little bit of a warm-up. They're almost always better on their second half, as we did see that last time they had a home game. They were losing pretty bad. Complete turnaround. Refs are going to talk. The Big Blue's just going to be right there waiting for Gloucester to finish their huddle and whatnot. You see it? Penalty against Swampscott. It's going to push them back 5 yards. Not that good there. It's going to be bad for Swampscott. It's bad enough already, as they're getting yet again close to the goal line. Gloucester could do something here, because based on their previous plays, this is pretty much going to be a touchdown if they can keep holding the pressure, keep doing the fast, keep with the strength. Find those pockets just to slip in, and I can already see one that they have a chance to.
2 running backs in the backfield for the Fishermen here, Joey. Looks like it's going to be Allen and Cribbs. Both scored a touchdown last game. Keep that in mind, Joey.
And both have had crazy runs so far, Paul. I'd like to say that as well. They're going to try and go around from the right, but Allen's going to be taken down by, I believe, yet again, I think that was Lucas, yet again, sophomore on Varsity. It's lovely to see.
It's actually number 14, Jack Duffy there, Joey. Great play from the Big Blue defense. Not falling for their trick play there with their 2 running backs. Able to hold up. It's going to be, I believe, 2nd down.
Sorry there for the mix-up. I saw Lucas over there. I believe that he was the one who got the tackle. Thank you for catching that, though. Yet again, Gloucester's going to go once more into their huddle. Swampscott's already prepped and ready. They know what stance they're taking. They know what they're doing. It's going to be 2nd and 9 here with just a little under 4 minutes left in the first quarter.
If it is a pass here, look at the right of your screen once we take that wide shot. It's going to be a QB rush.
And it's not going to work out too well for them. It's going to be maybe a gain of a yard or two, I believe so, bringing us to about 3 and 8 or 3 and 7.
3rd and long here for the Fishermen, excuse me, as they're in the red zone once again. This is their first time in the red zone. The Big Blue last drive unsuccessful. They were able to drive all the way down the field from their 14-yard line, and they want to finish this drive with a touchdown, Joey. No doubt about that.
It is going to be 3rd and 7. Let's see if QB Cameron, sorry if I say this wrong, Rodolosi can find someone to maybe give the ball to or figure out the best play possible to get this touchdown. Just about 3 minutes left. Whistle's going to be blown. It's going to be a timeout for Swampscott.
Coach Bush wanting to regroup. That's their first timeout used in the first half. Keep them when they refresh every half. As the Big Blue defense needs to get a stop here, get some pressure. They cannot let any pressure go on this offense, as this offense is still a very young squad, trying to figure themselves out, trying to drive down the field and get some plays going. As they are also very inefficient in the red zone, they need to play perfectly here, Joey.
I'm going to be completely honest with you. Well, I agree. I honestly agree. The Big Blue and Gloucester are going to have to try their best to both push forward and push back against each other.
This game very, very even in skill level, if I do say so myself. It's going to come down to the coaching staff and what the coaches can bring to their squads.
That and the plays, because if they just keep running the same plays over and over again, like if they run like the exact same pass play, the exact same run through the middle with Allen, Big Blue might recognize that, and vice versa. They are very good, yeah.
They have the pass blocking. If it works, Joey. You got to find what works, and you can't mess with it at all.
They're like two sides of the same coin. Gloucester's good with running. Swampscott's good with passing.
It's going to be a handoff on the left side.
Going to be stopped before a first down.
So it's going to be a 4th down for the Big Blue. Great stop by the Big Blue defense.
Pretty great run there by Gloucester. And it's going to bring them to about 4th and 4, I do believe.
It might be a little longer than that, Joey.
Maybe just a little.
I think it's going to be 4th and 7.
Still no gain of yards. Wow.
4th down. They can't get the first down at around I believe that's the 12-yard line. So that's their goal. If they can't make it, then it's going to go back to the Big Blue at around their 15-yard line.
It is going to be 4th and 4.
This is going to be one of the biggest plays of the game, and the fans need to get on their feet. Everything needs to go right for the Big Blue. You can't be making silly mistakes. The fans need to be getting behind you. You need to take advantage that you're in your home field.
There's only 3 things that can happen right now: a turnover, a touchdown, or a first down. And it's going to look like a touchdown for Gloucester's Joseph Allen. It's going to be the first touchdown of the game, bringing the score to 6-0 for Gloucester. That's going to be quite a great play there with only 2 minutes left in this in this quarter. That's going to be great to see for Gloucester, as they're going to be able to actually show that they are here to mean business by just scoring that first touchdown.
That touchdown scored by number 21, Joseph Allen, the senior. Also had a touchdown last game. That's, I believe, 2 in a row for him. Great playing from Joseph Allen. Looks like they're going to go for 1 here with the PAT. Don't see that often in high school, Joey.
Well,
especially out of the Big Blue, do go for 2 a lot. Kick is up. And it's good.
Going to be taking out the kickoff teams now. They're going to have just probably about like a few seconds of a break before they actually send them out.
This is where Swampscott starts to struggle. The Fishermen got a touchdown, Joey. How do they respond?
Swampscott?
Indeed.
Swampscott responded.
Or how are they going to respond, Joey?
How are they going to respond? They're going to, I'm going to hope they're going to respond with even more ferocity, aggressiveness, all of that they can put into this game. The heart, the love for the game is just going to fuel them to continue to go further and try their best and do their best, as I'm sure many of them are already doing. They're going to break their limits here tonight, Paul.
Let's see what happens as the Big Blue will get the ball here after this kickoff.
I wonder if this time it's going to go out of bounds again, or if we're actually going to be seeing a player pick
Joey,
it up.
keep in mind if it goes out of bounds on the kickoff, that's going to be a flag, and they'll start at their 40-yard line. It's only on punts where they can really go out of bounds. As you're going to see Bascon and Bush, Ty Bush actually, returning for the Big Blue.
Ready for the kickoff. Ball's about to go up, and it is.
This is a
It's
low
going to be
kick.
a far, far kick. It's going to be picked up
Ty Bush.
by Ty Bush, correct. Be taken down after about a 15, maybe 20-yard drive. Some pretty good yardage there from Ty Bush, seeing as how he is only a sophomore. We should be seeing the offense for Big Blue come out now.
We're gonna need some leadership out of Bombarda here, the junior quarterback for the Big Blue. See what he can do. You need a good drive here to get something building off. You cannot let the Fishermen get this big of a lead. The Big Blue obviously are a better team in the second half after some regrouping and talking by the coaches. But you do not want. That's not a good strategy. It's not a good mindset if you know you can be good in the second half. You need to be good in the whole game. That's what will win you games down the stretch.
I mean, yeah, if you don't have a good mindset, you're not going to be able to achieve what you want to achieve. If you're like talking about all this, we're going to lose, we're not good enough, things like that are going to happen where the ball is going to be sacked. And it's going to be a taunt as well from Max Thomas. Great sack there from Thomas for Gloucester. It's not going to be the best for the Big Blue as it's going to be a huge loss of yards. The Big Blue needs to watch those pockets and watch those holes. It's not going to be good at all.
Not sure. I believe someone might have missed an assignment, or the Fishermen might have blitzed. Couldn't quite catch what happened, but it was a quick sack by the Fishermen. That's not the start you want if you're the Big Blue. The offensive line needs to help out. Bascon in motion.
Ball's going through it again.
Bombarda
Bombarda
on the screen.
finds. It's going to be a gain of yards here from Bush. Sorry, I couldn't really read the number there. It's going to be closer and closer to a first down, gaining back the yards that they got, that they lost. My apologies.
I believe they just passed their original line of scrimmage. It's going to be like 3rd and long, I want to say, for the Big Blue. It's going to be a tough one.
Yeah, 3rd and what I believe is 10 based on the markers. Yep, 3rd and 10 is not going to be the best. Quarter's going to end in about 45 seconds now. The Big Blue is ready. The Big Blue is prepared.
First quarter almost over here, Joey.
Bombarda looking for a long pass. Tries and finds. I believe that was number 3 being,
Gruthius.
yep, Chase Gruthius on the pass.
Big Blue, looks like they're going to go for it. They are definitely not going to go for it as the punt team. I believe do come out.
If they went for it, that would have been crazy, to be honest. And even if they made that, that would have
Not
been
that
crazier.
desperate yet, Joey. And I hope they don't need it. Knock on wood.
Well, all right.
See if they get the punt off this quarter, excuse me. As they won't.
The quarter's going to end with a score of 7-0 Gloucester. The Big Blue's only going to take a short break before coming back onto the field. Same exact thing with Gloucester. As we're going to be seeing water being handed to the players. This is a way for them to refuel and refresh before they go out onto the field for the second quarter.
So let's see what the Fishermen can do here as they get the ball back after this punt. The Fishermen is starting to build a little momentum. That is worst case scenario. You cannot let them gain any momentum in your house. The Big Blue are at home for their first time in 3 weeks. The fans need to be going crazy, Joey. Everyone needs to be performing like what they expect.
I haven't really heard the stands that loud tonight, except
It has
for
not been loud at all.
Yeah, except for when Gloucester was just about to score a touchdown on their 4th and 4. Big Blue's
Switch that
coming
switch
back
halves.
out.
Punt is up by Delano of the Big Blue. Return is low and picked up by, I believe that's Ty Bush. The Fishermen are going to start at around their 38-yard line. Fishermen offense come onto the field in the second quarter of this game. Fishermen up 7-0. See the Big Blue defensive line. We see Hazel, Mail, Delicio, as well as Sam Morse. Good to see him back after some recent battles with injury. Fisherman defense, as we see in motion. Severino going on the left side and brought out of bounds by Vaughn Hazel.
That's going to be great play there. Honestly, it's going to be pretty good for just entering the first, I believe, yeah, second half. Sorry. Second half is going to be 2nd and 10. Great play there. It's going to be 2nd and 5 for Gloucester.
We have 2nd and mid. It's going to be a 2nd and 5. We see Adams in motion. Is not sure where that play went. I think it's going to be a gain of about 5.
Going to be first
and that
down, I think.
is going to move the chance to be a first down for the Fishermen.
It's going to be great for the Fishermen. Only, I believe.
That run was taken by Allen. I believe he got a touchdown earlier in this game, if I'm correct, Joey.
He did indeed. He did score the exact first touchdown. It's an easy number to remember. 21 is not the hardest number to remember.
Big Blue fans starting to get on their feet, starting to stomp on the stands, get some noise going. Haven't seen them be a factor yet this game, Joey. Handoff taken by Allen, and he's going to be brought down for a tackle for loss from the Big Blue.
It's going to be great tackles there from players like Lucas and Mail. Doing great there. Jason Mail. I actually did talk to him earlier today. He said he was quite excited for today's game, and he was going to try and do anything he could to break through the line.
This is a great test if you're Swampscott. See where they're at, see what they need to work on in this tough game, in this tough environment.
They're going to position themselves now down on the field, getting ready for
2nd and long. 2nd and 12 here for the Fishermen. Olsen in motion. Fishermen taking an extra second, maybe an audible here. See what they do. Handoff taken by Allen, I believe. Still getting pushed, both sides pushing in their way. Should be brought down for a gain of about 3.
Pretty much every player on the field was right around there. Players like, yet again, Mail, Lucas, Morse. Players like that, mainly around the center region. Well, for Gloucester, it was players like, you know, the running back, Allen.
We have Delicio and Michigan also in the area for the Big Blue defense.
That as well. Pretty much just everyone was in on that. It's always great to see as it's going to be either a stalemate or one side's going to completely push the other.
It's going to be third and long.
The crowd's finally beginning
Fans
to
going,
cheer.
about time. Handoff, hesitation, handoff, and it's brought down.
That is going to
Great play from the Big Blue defense as we see some extra throwing hands there.
Great tackle by Michigan as he completely laid him out. Still a good try there from Severino on the carry. So we're going to watch that replay yet again. It was an excellent tackle.
In their huddles as there was a hesitation handoff over to Severino. Big Blue defense read it right away. This is a great tackle from behind by Rowe. Great to see him getting some playing time as he is also a sophomore. 4th down. So I believe it's going to be a timeout call. I'm not sure which side had it. Both sides going to regroup. It's going to be a big stop here at 4th down. It's going to be their Big Blue's 2nd timeout. Fishermen haven't used one yet. See both sides getting some coaching as we see the Big Blue currently with head coach Bush for the Big Blue, talking to his team. They need a big stop here on 4th and 5. This is how you get some comeback going. Not really a comeback, but this is how you get some momentum. It's a process, right? You got to go one by one, get a stop on a drive, maybe a turnover, get some offense going, and get that touchdown back. That's what the Big Blue have to do, Joey.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. I don't know really what else to add to that because you kind of said it all right there. There's not much else to add. I'm just going to completely agree with you there, Paul, honestly.
See Big Blue defense out, Fisherman offense going. 4th and 5. Fans need to be a factor here, Joey.
Definitely. If the fans can get wild, so can the Big Blue.
It's going to get loud here, Joey, if the Big Blue can make a stop, or it's going to be real quiet real quick.
One or the other. One team's going to be happy.
So actually, they're going to go for a punt here, Joey. Didn't even realize.
Oh.
So we can't even see that from that shot. But punt coming for the Fishermen.
Bascon's in the back waiting.
Can't see the punter there on the right, but he is there. Punt is up. Bascon in the back. He'll let it bounce.
Great punt there. Going to go out, though.
Might have gone out of bounds. Not sure entirely where that is.
It's right over by the soccer net. As both teams are going to send out the Swampscott for their offense, Gloucester for their defense.
So it's actually going to be, the ball's going to go on their 6-yard line. What a punt by the Fishermen. Big Blue going to need a 94-yard drive here, Joey. It's going to be tough. Let's see what they can do here.
Yeah, that's gonna be really tough, honestly. A 94-yard drive is crazy on its own. Actually, scoring a touchdown in a drive is crazy on its own. Adding the 94 yards is even worse.
It's gonna be a tough challenge here for Swampscott. Let's see what the drive they can build up here. They need some momentum back. Now you have a chance, Joey. They need to go.
Gloucester is a tough team as they are 5-0 this season.
Handoff taken by Bush. Got a couple of yards there and it's taken down. It's going to be second and I still believe long here.
Great play there from the Big Blue. Bush being able to actually kind of what looked like kind of jump or dive a little bit further just to get that ball an extra yard, an extra inch, anything it may be. It's going to be 2nd and 5 here for the Big Blue.
Gain of 5 on the rush by Will Bush. Let's see what they do here. 2nd and mid.
With just around 8 minutes left, there's only...
Bascon in motion, snap taken. Bombarda faking it to Bascon. Good pocket, expending the play. Bombarda lets it go. It is
intercepted.
Intercepted.
Going to be intercepted by number 7 from Gloucester, Cole Mosley-Wynn, who is a backup QB, fun fact.
Fun fact there, Joey. Bombarda had a good pocket, trying to roll out, trying to expand the play, forces it out. Great diving play for the interception there. And that's going to be really dangerous. Fishermen now on their 5-yard line. That is not good. Not what we see out of Swampscott.
Yeah, this is not a good situation at all for the Big Blue. This is really bad. The Fishermen could do pretty much whatever they want and score a touchdown here. It would be lovely to see the Big Blue push against that, though.
And now if the Fishermen can score here, that really gets the pressure going on the Big Blue offense. As the rush is taken, and it's definitely short. Not sure how much he gained there.
I think about 2 or 3 yards. Should be about 2 and 5, 2 and 6 here for the Fishermen.
2nd and 5 here. As we remind you, it is also the 2nd quarter. The scoreboard not updated on Swampscott's end, but just keep in mind it's the 2nd quarter. Second and 5 here. 7 minutes left of the first half. So I believe we do see Marshall in the backfield. Snap taken, rolling out right. It is brought down for another Big Blue stop. Gain of about nothing there for the Fishermen.
Big Blue being able to actually retaliate, what it seems, or withstand these pushes from Gloucester, that's a really great feat, honestly. So they're going to be doing quite good against it. It's actually really impressive. They're literally right on the goal line pretty much. They're just third and goal.
So we try to look here. No chance. It's going to be 3rd and goal. Stop here might mean a field goal, or they go for it on 4th down. Let's see what the Fishermen do here. It's going to come down to this stop, Joey. Fans need to get going.
I hear it. The fans are
Snap
rattling.
taken, rolling out. Going up the middle. It's brought down. Big stop by the Big Blue.
Great there from players like Jason Mail and Vaughn Hazel. Both there on the tackle. Vaughn holding him right there. Hazel holding him right there. Mail coming in right after, flattening him on the ground.
It's going to be a loss on the play, Joey. 4th and 6. Let's see what the Fishermen want to do here.
4th and 9.
4th and 9, even bigger stop. My apologies.
That's quite all right. That's just crazy to think about. Big Blue, they do not like this.
No chains, Joey. It's 4th and goal. So they need to get in the end zone. Big Blue defense doing a great job trying to help out the offense. Let's see what they can do here. They need one more stop here, Joey. And now this is where, I've said it a couple times, this is when the fans need to get out the loudest.
I better hear
It's going to be a
everybody in the
field goal
stands
attempt
chanting.
out of the Fishermen. See if he might miss it as the kick is taken. Right.
And it's
Is
no
good.
No
Looks
good
like it was
for
wide
Gloucester.
right.
Big Blue is going to celebrate as they come off the field.
Absolutely, they deserve it.
Great
Making
job
a
on
big
the
stop.
defense. Great job.
Great,
Paul.
you can't say anything but a great job, great effort. Big Blue defense did their job. Now it's the offense. What can they do here, Joey? What do you think?
I think they can do pretty much anything that they set their mind to. If they can pretty much imagine this, right? You have a full board of things and you got only one pin. They got a pin getting a touchdown, getting through their line.
That's their goal.
Getting
That's
past
always the goal.
the Fishermen. They got to clear their minds of everything else. Just football right now. Big Blue took this time to regroup. It's I believe a timeout.
Timeout, Swampscott. That's their last of the half, Joey. Not going to be able to stop the clock. Let's see what they do here. It's going to be a tough task, but they can do it.
The
They believe.
Fishermen still have all three, which is honestly
I mean, they haven't
probably
needed
not a
one.
good situation.
Big Blue offense on the field after the timeout by Swampscott, needing to regroup. Got some last minute words. Let's see what the offense can do here. If they can get a touchdown going into half, keep in mind, I believe if I'm correct, Joey, the Fishermen started with the ball, so the Swampscott will get it in the second half.
The Fishermen did indeed start with the ball. It's going to be a run straight in the middle.
Handoff by Bush, unable to get much, maybe a yard or two as a consolation prize. Let's see what the Big Blue can do here on second down.
He was completely sandwiched by Moxley, Wynn, and Allen. That was not too successful of a run there. It might have been maybe a yard or two. It's going to be 2nd and 10. No yard gainage whatsoever.
Snap taken, another handoff to Bush. Bush brought down for another consolation prize, about 2 yards. It's going to be 3rd and long here for Swampscott.
Moxley Wynn showing that he's pretty good here tonight, taking down Bush twice as what I can recall, and with an interception.
So we remind you, the marching band, I believe, will be performing here, Joey, for the halftime show. So make sure to stick around for the halftime.
We do have a special band as well, Turtle on a String, a new addition to the
Lombardo
Swampscott
taking the
band.
snap. 3rd down. It's a blitz out of the Fishermen. Lombardo slings it over. Bascon is caught for the first down and more. Here goes Bascon. So walk out of bounds right about the 50-yard line. Big play for the Big Blue, getting some offense going. Keep in mind, as he walked out of bounds, Joey, that stops the clock. That's huge. Swampscott have no timeouts.
That was wonderful to see there from Bascon. honestly, I don't think anyone could have done it better right there. And then he was open. He had his time to shine. He even was able to stop a player from pursuing him by just completely stopping it all.
Big Blue offense on the break. Let's see what they can do here. Let's give credit to that Big Blue offensive line last play, Joe, as it was a blitz. Fisherman unable to get there as we see a fake handoff going deep. Gruthius is caught!
Another
Brought down at about the
great-
35-yard line. Big Blue showing some life here at the end of the first half.
This is just greatness in the making right here, Paul. This is that comeback. This is that turnaround that you were talking about.
Fakes
is
the
that
handoff,
redemption.
one-on-one coverage. Gruthius behind him. Easy catch, easy play. Clock is running. 3.5 minutes left in the first half. Now if you're the Big Blue, great start, right? You're in the red zone. You got to slow it down. Take a breath. Nothing crazy. Vombarda threw an interception after a crazy play at the end of that last drive. Let's see what Vombarda can do here.
Right now, all I'm seeing is greatness.
Vombarda hands it off to Bush. Bush on the left side is brought down for a gain of about 3 yards.
It's a gain nonetheless, and it's going to be a pretty
gain.
decent one.
Big Blue,
For the Big Blue.
That's the Big Blue's breath, right? You give it a run, slow it down, see what you're seeing, and then they got to keep going. We got 2nd and long here for Swampscott. Just keep in mind, we'll also have Joey Blood performing down at for a halftime show. See what he thinks about the game. Vombarda taking the snap, stepping back. Vombarda going right side. Bascon's open, and it is just short of Bascon. Vombarda's going to wish he had that one back on the throw as we see that replay. Vombarda taking the snap, stepping back, one-on-one coverage. Bascon has him beat, just short. Tough break for Swampscott. Swampscott got to keep their head high. 3rd down. It would be a tragedy for the Big Blue not to get a touchdown on this drive. They've shown some great life thanks to Bascon and Gruthius with their connection to the quarterback, John Vombarda. Vombarda on the snap, rolling out left, evading the sack, going to take it himself, going left, and is brought down. It's going to be 4th down. Will be a 1st down for the Big Blue. That's what you need out of Vombarda. So we take a look at the replay. Vombarda, this is what he does best, right? As we take a look back, doesn't panic. Sees a gap in front of him and takes it. Why not? Getting that 1st down. Clock running. We got a little over 2 minutes left in the first half. See what Swampscott can do here. Bush in the backfield, and timeout called. Has to be by the Fishermen, as I believe they haven't used one. That is their first time out of the game. Or the half, excuse me, as both sides do refresh their timeouts. Swampscott using all 3. They have no way to stop the clock. They need to score quick here. You see some of the key players there. Key players there. You see Bascon. See Delano there in the back right side of your screen. Bush. See some linemen. See Assad. We see Delicio. Big Blue needs to regroup here. This is their play. They need to end this half with points. Period. Big Blue fans need to get on their feet here. Fishermen taking that timeout to regroup, making sure their defense knows what job they need to do. 2:02 left in the first half. Vombarda taking the snap. Takes it, rolling out right. Vombarda looking for an option. Goes backfield. Gruthius is incomplete as the throw looked to be a little behind him. Take a look at the replay to just be sure. Bascon on that right there in front of you. Snap taken. Vombarda rolls right out. Pocket breaking. Throw was behind him. Nearly intercepted. Interception by Sever. That would have been an interception for Severino. He makes those big plays when Gloucester need him most. Vombarda, we got 2nd down. Taking the snap. Faking it. Handoff Bush. Bush left side. Getting in. Taking a look at that. I have to imagine the Big Blue are going to pass here. That's what caught the Fishermen off guard. Lombardo faking it, handoff Bush. Bush going left. Great blocking by Duffy will lead to the touchdown for the Big Blue. Swampscott always go for 2 here. I believe that's what they're going to do. Try to get this lead. Haven't seen 100% out of Swampscott, but they are still in this game. Swampscott going to go for the PAT as it looks like that's going to be number 22, Will Rowe, taking the PAT for the Big Blue. Snap taken, kick is up, kick is good. It is an even game here in Swampscott, 7-7, a little under 2 minutes left in the first half. Great resiliency out of the Big Blue. Great playing by the defense. It's been a complete effort here. It's good teamwork out of Swampscott. Offense struggling, defense steps up. Defense struggles, and then the offense get that touchdown. Keep in mind the Fishermen unable to get points after starting on the Big Blues 10-yard line thanks to the interception by number 6, Jalen Severino out of the Fishermen. Rowe, I believe, is the kicker for the Big Blue. See what the Fishermen can do here. Still a little under 2 minutes with 2 timeouts for the Fishermen. Can still get a solid drive here. See if they can get the lead going into half. Kick is up. It's a low one, bouncing, scooped up. Kick taken and is brought down at about the 30, I'd say the 33-yard line. Flag thrown. Swampscott celebrating. They might have gotten the ball back. Or it might have been an unnecessary roughness there. Not entirely sure. Brought down. Oh, look at the back side of your screen there from number 58. It's going to be an unnecessary roughness called by Anthony Morawski. That, I believe, is going to send him back 15 yards. Personal foul against the Fishermen. Penalty going back. It is a personal foul. Apologies for missing that last play. But once we saw that replay, it was as clear as day. That is a 15-yard penalty. That's going to hurt the Fishermen there. They were thinking about getting a drive going, but now they might just want to play conservative and let the clock run out. It's been an exciting one here in Swampscott. First and 10 for Gloucester on their, I believe, 18-yard line. Ouch. Fisherman offense on the field. Handoff taken up the middle, and the Big Blue defense hold on. 2 timeouts for the Fishermen. Swampscott nada. Look at that Big Blue defensive line. They know they need to get a stop here. See Delicio, Morse, Hazel. Those are the guys for the Big Blue. See some coaching out of Delicio there as we see Lucas and the defensive line as well. Zaylen Lucas, I believe, a sophomore for Swampscott. Fisherman on second down. Snap taken. Looking for a pass. It's brought down for the sack for Swampscott. Refs blowing their whistle. We look at that replay. Timeout called, I believe. Hazel on the left side of your screen. And it was actually Delano from behind. What a play from Doyle Delano. That's Delano's dream right there, getting on the outside, seeing him by himself alone for that big hit, taking him down. Under a minute left. Timeout called by the Fishermen. That's their second of the half. .47 seconds left in the first half. Swampscott get the ball in half. Keep that in mind. Big Blue defense need one more stop here on third down. Give it a chance for a little punt return. Swampscott have no way to stop the clock. I believe the play clock is 40 seconds in high school, so it might be about 7 seconds. Let's see what the Fishermen do here. In motion. It's going to the left side, is stumbling, and is down. Good play from Swampscott. Fourth down for the Fishermen. Severino, that was Severino on the carry. And I believe the Fishermen do need to get a punt off here. We'll see very soon. Fishermen might be going for it. 3 seconds. As they do not need to get a playoff, and that'll end the first half. Great playing from Swampscott as they step up. They're getting hype entering the locker room. It's 7-7. The Big Blue get the ball in at the start of the second half. That's huge if you're Swampscott. You have to build off. That drive is going to dictate how this rest of this game goes. As we are also joined with Joey Blood down at the field. Joey, what have you seen so far in this game?
What a great half for both teams. My word, was that shocking. Quite impressive from both teams, to be completely honest. It is tied right now. As Paul did say earlier when I was up there, they did have their turnaround. And you can see it evident just on the board over there. It's about, what is it? Yeah, 7-7. There's 11 minutes and 30 seconds to the end of this halftime. We will be having a great halftime show by the band with a special guest band with, I believe, 4 members, Turtle on a String. They do a lot of stuff at Swampscott High School, and they're coming here to help us out with the band. Honestly, but though, other than that, great game. I am absolutely loving this. I am loving to be able to have the chance to be here. And I believe I'm going to have to send you back up to Paul.
Tonight's 50-50 winning ticket is 435-950.
bet you had a strawberry and
plays tricks on me. All keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid or am I just so? Grasping to control, so I play the hold on.
The Big Blue and Gloucester will return from their timeout. The Fishermen, Big Blue, I'm expecting to see some great things from them for the rest of this game, to be completely honest. And I believe my friend here, Paul, believes the exact same things,
Absolutely,
or maybe even more.
There's the Big Blue. Also, keep in mind, I hate saying this word coming up, but the Big Blue are a second-half team. Let's see what they do here in the second half. Excuse me, especially starting with the ball in the second half. As here goes Bascon.
My word, Bascon with a crazy run. He's going to get...
What a fake!
Get caught!
What a
Just as you say it, second half team, insane. Score going up from, they're going to be up by 6 now. Amazing play. Paul, what do you have to add on to that?
That is just a picture-perfect play. Bascon going the outside, using his speed. Realize he doesn't have him. Fakes. He's gone. Great blocking from number 22. No one can get there. That's a brilliant play out of the Big Blue.
That has got to be play of the night, at least.
Absolutely, Joey.
I don't think anything's going to be able to top that. Nothing. There's a small chance that something could, but I don't think we'll be seeing anything better here tonight. But we still are going to see these players getting better and better on their own. I mean, you said they were a second-half team.
Second-half team right there, Joey.
Let's look at how they did in the first half already, even able to tie up the score and keep up with Gloucester with, mind you, a 5-0 record, meaning they've won every single game. And I believe you said they won against Salem 33-0, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
That's it. They crushed Salem, and the Big Blue now has a chance to crush
Keep
them.
in mind the Big Blue do play Salem the day before Halloween. That's a Thursday night, I believe. So
that's kind of a coincidence.
Is good. Swampscott lead by 7.
Salem is the Halloween town, so the fact
Halloween
that we're playing
town,
them,
day before Halloween, that is a great matchup.
it really is. Just with timing and all. As I'm sure the players and the coaches are giving props for that lovely, amazing play that's going to put them up. They could be staying up here for the rest of the game.
I want to get too ahead of yourself there, Joey. Fishermen do get the ball here. See what they do.
I definitely believe that the Fishermen can have some sort of pushback, but I don't know if they'll be able to keep up with the Big Blue because they haven't been down at all this entire game. They've only been ahead and tied.
Lead. Fishermen did score the first touchdown of the game in their second drive, I believe.
Since then, it seems as if they've been like getting more and just more exhausted and whatnot.
Swampscott's
been doing the opposite.
Great. That defense has been working hard.
I'd really love to know what Coach Bush does when they all go into that locker room because they
That-
come out
that's
a completely different team.
right there, Joey.
Great conversation. So we're going to get ready for the kickoff here.
Here goes Rowe, the kicker for the Big Blue.
Each sides are ready, and the ball is up. Ball's going to go far. It's going to go past the intended receivers for Gloucester and into the end zone.
It's going to be a touchback there, Joey.
It's going to be great for the Big Blue.
It's going to be at the 20-yard line there, Joey. 1st and 10 for the Fishermen.
Not even 20 seconds into this, and the Big Blue already has a touchdown.
That is absurd, Joey.
Yeah, honestly, I just still can't believe it. Good play from Gloucester, pushing up quite a bit.
It's going to be a good gain there. Whistle blown.
It's definitely not zero gain. It's definitely some gain. Maybe 4 or 5. It's going to be a first down for Gloucester.
Some good last-second efforts there, pushing the running back, offensive line. Good job to get the first down. Fishermen earned that one. So the Big Blue defense have to respond here.
The Big Blue defense can be just as good as they were when Gloucester was in the red zone earlier, getting close enough to score their second touchdown. And this defense can definitely hold them here. It's going to yet again be a run. Paul, I'm not 100% sure. Have we seen a single pass from Gloucester this game?
Oh, we've definitely seen a couple passes there, Joey. Haven't been that many. Keep in mind the Fishermen are a very run-heavy team with that offensive line, with the great running backs there, especially Severino, the fast running back for the Fishermen.
Gloucester's going to be pushing out far. Swampscott's not going to be able to get to him. That is going to be the second touchdown of the game for Allen and the only 2 touchdowns scored for Gloucester. We'll be able to see if they can get ahead right after this with a PAT, which they don't have the best history of making them, as it's right now it's just a 50-50.
That is absolutely, Joey, what cannot happen if you're the Big Blue defense. That's what the Fishermen do. They get those big plays, especially like over 50 yards. They make that play and they get in that end zone. That cannot happen if Swampscott want to win this game.
They're either going to go for the PAT here or for a 2-point. I wonder which one they're going to be deciding on.
I can't quite tell yet there, Joey. Looks like they will be going for the PAT.
So this should tie them up with the Big Blue if they are able to make it in.
Severino, the kicker. I believe he missed a field goal earlier this game. Kick is good.
Close one there, as we saw number 59 from the Big Blue, that being Lucas. He almost came around and actually stopped the PAT from happening.
Would have been a great play there. It's tied up once again. How long are these quarters, Joe? A little under 5 minutes in?
Say again?
A little under 5 minutes in here, Joey, is that correct?
I mean, I think so overall, with about like all the stopping and like time stops, all that
both
stuff.
sides already with a touchdown. It is a great game so far. Definitely make sure you want to stay tuned. And if you haven't already, as we take this quick pause, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss another game. Next week, I believe we have a home game for various sports every day of the week, so you definitely don't want to miss that. Make sure you have notifications turned on, and make sure to follow us on Instagram at Swampscott_TV for live updates for those games as well.
Getting ready for the punt. We're going to be seeing Gloucester now. Their punter being Severino. Severino with some really good plays earlier on in the game. It's going to be a great punt there for Gloucester.
Dangerous play for Swampscott.
Was bad for Swampscott as they didn't catch it, but it did touch the player who was going to receive it.
Keep in mind, if it touches the player, Joe, that's a live ball, and if the Fishermen had recovered that, that would have been their ball in the red zone.
That would not have been the best for the Big Blue
or
Row right there.
For Swampscott, to be honest there, Joey. Big Blue offense in the huddle.
As they break it up, they're going to be going back onto the field.
Bombarda led a good drive to end the first half. Let's see what he does here in the first drive in the second half.
I'm expecting a lot from the Big Blue.
Bombarda stepping back, pressure.
Does find the pass, makes it, but it's going to be stopped. I don't think there's going to be any yards gained for Bush. I think it might even be just completely the exact same area. No, they actually lost some yards. 3 or 4, I believe. So it's going to be second and maybe 14. Second and 13, my apologies. And they're going back down. Getting ready yet again, once more. Hopefully they can regain the yards they lost.
Nothing.
Gain of
flag thrown, a couple extra words being told by Bush and whoever tackled him there.
Great sportsmanship between these two. That was great to see. I'm pretty sure you guys
nice
got that. Yeah,
good shot.
Between Severino and Gruthius.
Unsportsmanlike conduct against Gloucester. I believe that's their second penalty like that with some extra hands thrown.
That is indeed going to be their second penalty, as we saw one right before the end of the first half.
That's a great stand by the fans there. You can't do that. I always love hearing that. Great for the Big Blue. Get that first down. Get some offense going once again.
It's going to bring them to 1st and 10. That's going to be big for the Big Blue.
There, Joey. It's all mental. When the fans do that, it gets in the Fisherman's head. Maybe throw them off a little bit, get a Big Blue take advantage there.
Ball's going to be started in play. It's going to be a run around the left side
Here
for
goes
Bush.
Bush.
Great yardage there, almost coming into a first down. I believe it's going to be,
Gained about 9 there, Joe.
yeah, about 9, maybe even just second and inches.
Now the Big Blue,
It's gonna
second
be
down on there
second
at the
and 8. My apologies. Second and 2.
Up
They
the
gained
way there,
8.
Joey. Nice
My
one.
apologies.
As the Big Blue are going to be on the run. They're 50-yard line. They can go for a deep shot here if they'd like.
They also
Go
could just run it
aggressive
for a first down.
Or take the first down, whatever they prefer.
Me personally, I think I would go for the run here just to secure a first down.
That's what they will do. Bush getting the first down, it looks like.
I think that was right on it, actually. So this should, in theory, be a first down.
In theory, let's see, it will be a first down as we see the chains move.
That's going to be great for the Big Blue. This is great. They pretty much got their entire game turned around by the unsportsmanlike conduct from Gloucester. Or their entire drive, rather.
Two mental plays that the Fishermen are definitely going to be feeling in practice next time they ever practice. Might cost them the game. We'll see. The Big Blue scored a touchdown here, and the unsportsmanlike conduct at the end of the first half. These are starting to add up for the Fishermen, Joey.
Yeah, honestly, Swampscott's going to be able to do
Fake
quite a bit here.
handoff.
Fake Vombarda with the run as the QB on the left side. Took a
Read
second for
option
some
there
players
for
to notice.
Swampscott.
Yeah, everyone started pushing Bush in the center. There's only about 3 players on the outside, so that was just 3 people that Vombarda needed to get by, but unfortunately he couldn't to secure that play. Yet again, it still is going to be a gainage of 3 yards, bringing it to 2nd and 7. With 4 minutes and 30 seconds gone, it's quite impressive what they've done in such a short amount of time.
See what they can do here on 2nd and long.
Please begun. It's going to be centered to Bush. Sorry. My God, I was just so in on that play. Bush was able to get quite far. Pretty much, I think it's going to be
Third and short.
Yeah, 3rd and short. 3rd and like 2. Yep, 3rd and 2.
Pretty nice there, Joey. I also believe it's 4-down territory here for Swampscott. Let's see what they can do here.
I think it's most logical for them to go for another run, and I think that's probably what they're thinking too.
Absolutely.
That is what they
That's
did
also
last
what the
time.
Fishermen are going to be expecting here, Joe. Let's see what they do. Not every team always run when they are supposed to. Obviously, at the end of that Super Bowl against the Seahawks or the Patriots, wasn't a run, and look what happened. So you can't always expect a run here, but that is what the Big Blue are going to do here.
Bush is, I think, just about 1 yard. Maybe it's a
If
first
that,
down.
yeah.
We'll be seeing that. Just a 1 yard gain.
It's going to be 4th and even shorter here for Swampscott.
They are going to count it, I believe, as
As a first down.
They're
yeah,
gonna
they'll
count it as
change
a
the
first
ball.
down.
Big play there for Will Bush.
the refs did decide. That is going to be 1st and 10. That is lovely there for the Big Blue.
Keeping this drive alive thanks to that unsportsmanlike conduct on the previous play there for Gloucester.
Yeah, this
That's
really
gonna
is
come
just
back to
added
bite
up.
them. Absolutely.
Right now,
Flags
it seems
that
as if
up
it
here,
already
Joey.
has. Yeah,
And coaches hate that.
changes the game.
Changes the game.
Pass here from
Bombard on the
Vombarda.
pass.
Looks for
Swinging it
someone.
right,
Does
flag
find
thrown.
Bascon. Just
Let's
runs
see what the
out
flag
of
is
bounds.
here. Maybe holding. It will go against the offense, so that catch will get taken right back.
Big Blue are probably going to go for another passing play. What I'm going to assume. I'm probably not right, though, as the Big Blue does usually go for runs.
Let's see what the Big Blue do here. Big Blue definitely do like the run with Will Bush, but they also have the weapons on offense. Chase Gruthis and Noah Baskin are good at what they do.
To say the least. Yeah, they are pretty good at what they do. They're going to be, what is that? Is that 2nd and 20?
It's going to be
First
first and
and 20,
20
my
as the play
apologies.
won't count there, Joey, thanks to the penalty. It's going to be a tough feat for Swampscott. Back at the 50.
It's going to
Good
be a
option.
run for Vombarda. Getting a gain about just a couple yards. Yeah, that
Interesting
one
play call
flag
there
just
for Joey.
completely.
Yeah, that flags are a big part of this game, Joey.
I mean, obviously, yeah. I mean, take a look at what it did to both teams.
Both teams starting
Completely
to feel
reset
those
the Big
penalties.
Blue. Completely reset the Big Blue twice now. Flag against the other, against Fishermen. I was trying to remember their name, and a flag against them.
2nd and very long here for Swampscott.
They can't go for a run here.
Bombarda stepping back, looking deep. It is caught by Delano.
Finds Delano yet
First
again.
down,
That's going to be
Swampscott.
great for Swampscott. Yes, first down, as Paul did say. That's going to be great for Swampscott. Delano with a great pass, rolling into it, kind of like tumbling on the grass there for just a second.
Motion there. Bombarda, first read, second read, third read finds Delano on the outside. Great play on the out route there for Delano.
Just a second later, and he would have been taken out. Absolutely
Bombarda
taken out by
recognizing the pressure, going through the reads one by one, finds that third read, absolutely lets that ball go. That's what Bombarda does.
Yeah, even just one more second, and that would have been a complete
Absolutely.
sack.
Nice shot there, the both offensive and defensive lines for respective teams.
Really getting a good look at Olsen there.
See what Swampscott do here on 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Probably going to be it's a pass here. It's going to be a short pass.
And behind
Ooh,
Gruthius,
just a little bit.
miscommunication.
Yeah, just a little bit too fast on the throw there. Gruthius wasn't ready enough just to get it. He was just entering position right there and then as he noticed the ball was coming to him. It's going to be an incomplete pass. It's going to be 2nd and 10 still.
4:25 left of the third quarter. Tied up 14-14, 7-7 at the start of the second half. Bascon with the first play of the second half with a huge kickoff return and then a response with a 50-yard rushing touchdown. Might have been a little more than that, to be honest, but I believe that was by Allen, who has both touchdowns this game, if I'm not mistaken, Joey.
He does indeed, Paul.
Handoff of Bush on the inside.
That was a crazy fake. Everyone just rushed Bombarda because the offense moved. Who ran it again?
Will Bush, number 4 for the Big Blue.
Sorry. The offense moved with Bush upwards, and I saw 5 players all just start running to Bombarda.
Absolutely great fake there from Swampscott. Let's see what they do here, even closer to the end zone. It's going to be 3rd and 1, so I'm expecting a run here, Joey.
Yeah, I think about most. They're probably going to go for a run here. I'm going to say that as well. There's a chance they might go for a pass and just try to take their shot, take their chances.
Can go aggressive.
But a run is
blitz by
safest.
Fisherman.
It is going to be a
brought
run.
down.
Is it going to be a first down, though? I think
don't
it
believe so. Let's see.
might be. I'm not sure.
It is going to be 4th down and a little shorter. Swampscott, I believe, are in 4-down territory here.
They are indeed.
Don't see field goals that much in high school football. Keep in mind, we did see an attempt out of the Fisherman earlier this game, and it was no good.
Just 3 minutes left in
Fans
this
need to get on
half.
their feet here. Need to get some energy going for Swampscott.
Timeout's going to be called.
Timeout called by Swampscott. Coach Bush looking to burn through those timeouts. That might, hopefully that doesn't come back to bite them if they need to stop the clock later this game.
Yeah, only 2 timeouts left for the Big Blue.
That's
3
their
still
first,
for
yes.
Gloucester.
Nice shots to the referees with that 4th down marker behind them. About a yard there, maybe a couple extra inches there. So you see the difference between that 1st down and the line of scrimmage.
I think it's definitely possible here that the Big Blue can get that first down.
They need to here, Joey.
I mean, yeah, it's 4th and 1. Yeah, they
4th and 1. They
literally
absolutely need to do it.
or else it's going to be a turnover. I don't think they want to go for a punt here.
Crazier things have happened, Joey.
There's a chance they might go for a pass here, but I'm going to suggest that it is highly unlikely.
Look at Delano. We don't see him, but Delano and Bush in the backfield. HB handoff to Bush. Gets the 1st down.
Gets the first down and even a little more, an extra maybe 3 or 4 yards, something like that. An extra yardage is always good to see, but yep, the first down's there. The Big Blue secured it. The stands were stomping their feet, clapping their hands,
They needed it.
screaming, yelling, helping the Big Blue.
So now Swampscott need to take a breath here, just like they did in that end of that last drive in the first half. Take a breath. End of the third quarter is looming, right? You got 2:40. Don't need to force it. Just get some runs, get a couple short passes, and you will get that touchdown, Joey.
Yeah, we can't have anything happen like happened.
No
in
interceptions
earlier.
here, absolutely not.
Or
any
yeah,
throws
or
from
anything
behind.
like that.
Cannot.
Yeah. No, that can't be a thing, or else
Absolutely
the Big Blue
not.
will not succeed.
Bombarda taking the snap, looking to pass.
That's going to be a touchdown for the Big Blue. Scored by number 14 for the Big Blue, that being Jack Duffy for his first touchdown of the game, bringing the score to 20-14.
Taking a look at that replay, let me guide you through what Bombarda's thinking here as he takes the snap. First read short, second read open, Duffy in front of him. That is a perfect ball to where only Jack Duffy can grab it. He does. Touchdown Swampscott. They're back in the lead, Joey.
Just amazing. Swampscott really did come back from the beginning. They proceeded to just keep building themselves up, building themselves up, building themselves up, just going higher and higher.
That led to 2 touchdowns here,
Just
Joey.
honestly climbing that tower of succession.
Let's see if they decide to go for 1 or 2 here. Looks like they'll go for 2. Now I've really been impressed. I know the fans might not have agreed. I've been very impressed by Will Rowe, the kicker for Swampscott. Definitely stepping up, getting some good tackles for defense, and also getting a couple of PATs as that kick is up.
And it's good.
And it's good. Great playing from Will Rowe.
It's going to bring the score to 21-14 from Swampscott with only 2 minutes left in this quarter. Honestly, just great things.
And now this is where the Big Blue defense needs to step up. The offense did their job. Defense has done their job to this point, helping the offense out. But they need to get a stop here so they can run out this clock and give the Fishermen as little time as possible. Big Blue in the huddle. Coach Bush having an extra word. He knows what a stop here would mean for this defense.
Would not be something good, honestly.
Could be the game there, Joey.
Yeah.
Big Blue get a stop here, get some more points on the board. It's all but over.
Hey, the defense hasn't let me down tonight, so I know they're going to do good when they come on out.
Let's see.
The Big Blue defense is definitely a huge part of this game here, to be
Absolutely.
honest. If the defense wasn't good at all, if we didn't have the players that we had, the score could be whoever knows what it could be. It could be just like Salem, 33-0.
It could be. Salem definitely getting outplayed there as I was there myself. It was a very one-sided game. You could feel the energy at the end of the first half. Just kind of shift to Gloucester. Even though there wasn't Salem, keep that in mind with all that traffic as it is Halloween time. Good kick there
Yet
from
again,
Swampscott.
the exact same thing happened last time. You remember last time they kicked? Exact same happened.
Touchback. Great kicking from Will Rowe. So that's all you can say.
He's just a sophomore, correct?
Just a sophomore.
Okay, that's crazy, honestly.
Swampscott made up with a majority of juniors.
That is true. I believe they probably have, what, about 50 players on their team?
I would say around there.
Say some, more or less.
More or less.
More or less, probably about like 30, 35 are juniors.
20, 25, I would say, yeah.
Yeah, around, yet again, more or less.
Yeah, more or less.
Regardless, though, every player on this team is an asset.
Absolutely.
If they were swapped up with another player, yet again, the entire game could be changed.
So you see the first rush here taken by the Fishermen.
Not going to be too successful of a rush. It's going to be put down immediately. No chance to gain more yardage than maybe even just a yard.
Taking a look at that Big Blue defensive line. So we cut to the Fishermen for whatever reason. We see Lucas, we see Hazel, Morse, even Mayo has been getting some playing at defensive line. We don't see him there. Actually, yes, we do on the right side of your screen, number 70.
Mail has done great. He's actually.
Mail's been a great
when I
step
did
for
talk
this
to him
defense.
earlier today, he was quite excited for this game. He was riled up. He was talking about how much he wanted to crush this team, smoke this team, how they were going to win. Honestly, a great player for the Big Blue.
Too. That's huge. Swampscott looking to make it 3-2 on their record, coming off a bye week. We got 3 weeks in a row, including this week of home football action. So make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss that. You do not want to be missing any of these games, Joe. These are all great watches.
I'm going to agree with you
Third
right there,
and 2,
Paul.
fans on their feet here. Swampscott need a stop.
Swampscott's got to stop this.
In motion.
3-2. Swampscott does. On the ground. Crazy throw there. Threw him straight down was Michigan. They were all on him. Michigan ended it off by just throwing him down to the ground. It's going to be a great play there for the Big Blue.
Might have been a flag. I believe it was against the defense.
Do you know what it...
Personal foul, potentially. That will move them up for the automatic first down. Tough break for Swampscott. First down for the Fishermen thanks to the flag on the previous play. This is a personal foul against Swampscott. Third quarter coming to an end here under a minute. 1st and 10.
There's no doubt in my mind that Gloucester is a good team, but right now the Big Blue is looking a little bit better.
Swampscott definitely having a fire lit under them, trying to perform in front of this home fans as we see a fake handoff down the middle, making some yardage. First down for the Fishermen.
That is not good for the Big Blue. A simple run doing that much against the Big Blue is definitely not a good thing that they are going to be wanting. Definitely not. The play has started, looking for a run here. Seems as if they were going to try and go for a pass, but they ended up going with a scramble after the person they was supposed to be given over to
Gain of
actually
about
went
8 there
down.
on the play.
Yeah, gain about 8, and the quarter's about to
As
end.
that will do it for the third quarter.
Score is going to be 21-14 for the Big Blue. Honestly, amazing, amazing. That's all I
Great
can say about this
performance
quarter.
from Swampscott.
This was the best quarter so far,
Keep
without a
in
doubt
mind,
in my mind.
the Fishermen are driving down the field, looking to have some fire lit under them as well. They're itching towards the red zone. If they can get there, get some pressure on this Big Blue defense, they're in this game. It's anyone's game here in Swampscott. Swampscott have looked like the better team in the second half. Keep in mind they are a second half team. Let's see if they can hold on here in this fourth quarter. It's going to be a good one. Fisherman offense back on the field. Switching halves in motion. Fakes it in the inside, is running, bulldozing through, but brought down. It still will be a first down for number 34, Thomas Cribbs, the big power back out for the Fishermen.
It's going to be a great play there for the Fishermen overall.
First down here. Swampscott defense starting to struggle with some exhaustion. Let's see what they can do here. See the Fisherman offense.
Staying in that huddle for quite a bit of time. Use as much time as they can in that huddle. 30 seconds
Fishermen
already
take the
gone.
snap, and off left side, bulldozing through is brought down. Will be another good yardage for the Fishermen. Joey, what do you have to say about the running we've seen so far in this fourth quarter?
It's been like 2 plays. I don't think there's much to say about it. I mean, they've done pretty good so far, I'll be honest. Great first down there from the Fishermen, honestly. I mean, it's a minute here, and last time we saw a touchdown for the Big Blues, so it could be the exact same thing for Gloucester right here.
Minute down in the fourth quarter. Swampscott fighting for a stop here to get the stop, run some clock down.
Currently, the Big Blue just has the advantage overall, as if even
Well,
if
Fishermen are in the red zone here, Joey.
I'll explain. Even if the Fishermen do end up scoring this touchdown, Swampscott could get it back and just end up being in the lead yet again.
Absolutely. Offense is looking a little shaky. Good job so far. 14 points on the board for the Big Blue offense. Keeping in mind, Bascon did make that crazy return to overall give them the lead and the energy here in Swampscott. It's another great gain there. It's going to be about... Let's see, what's the score updates? Maybe a modest
5 or
gain
6
there.
yards.
5 yards on the gain of 5 there for the Fishermen. Fisherman offense.
Everyone's going to go down now. Waiting for the play to begin.
Snap taken, handoff on the right side. Big Blue there and bring them down for a gain of nothing there on the play.
Caught immediately. The Big Blue knew exactly what was about to happen and who was going to get the ball. Great way to put them down right there.
Third down for the Fishermen.
If the Big Blue can bring it to a 4th down, they will be backing them up in a corner, and they'll probably have to go for a field goal here. Either that or they'll go for it, one or the other. I don't know how crazy this team is feeling
Don't believe they'll be going for a field goal, Joey. And they could. You never know. The Fishermen have attempted a field goal earlier this game. Field goal does them no good except that they score another touchdown.
That is the truth.
Third down. Fans are getting loud here. Big Blue trying to get their fans on their feet. Third down, 2 running backs in the backfield. It's loud here in Swampscott. Snap taken. And is brought down. Good play for the Swampscott defense.
Yet again, immediately caught. Swampscott just knew exactly. It's like they just know what's going to happen. Like they can literally read the QB's mind.
They've been watching
they can tell the play.
All this film for the Big Blue that they've been watching is paying off for this moment.
Have they watched like weeks of film?
Absolutely, Joey. That's what you see in football. It's not always just about the physical preparation. It's knowing what your opponent's going to do ahead of time. As we see a 4th down, I believe they're going to go for it, Joey. Let's see what they decide to do.
I mean,
they are doing it. Fans even louder here. Let's go, Joey.
The band is wild, slapping their drums. The fans are screaming, shouting. Everything's happening.
In motion, snap taken. And it's brought.
To be a turnover here for the Big Blue. They're going to take their ball straight on back, right down to their own territory. They're going to have a chance to drive it all the way to the end and beat up this game with a chance of having 27 at least points if they can get that touchdown.
Absolutely here, Joey, as they're going to be running down the clock. We'll expect Will Bush to get the ball a lot here.
All they need is a field goal to kind of settle the game, so if they can even get that, that would be great for the Big Blue. That would be, honestly, a really great sign. This is an opportunity for the Big Blue, and they cannot let it go. They have to keep and hold on to it like it's their own, like it's their only thing. Yet again, Paul, like I said earlier, they gotta put that single pin right here.
Absolutely, that's their goal. Run down the clock. That's the Big Blue's only issue here. There's too much time left on the clock. As Will Bush on the first carry will be a gain of a couple yards.
As you did say, you predicted that they would go for a rush with Bush, trying to drain down the clock. As we can see, the clock is actively ticking down, moving down. It's going to be a gain about 0. It's going to become, I believe, 2nd and 10. Even if the Big Blue can't score a touchdown or any points this drive, there's still a chance that they could win just by driving the clock down that far. Because that one play alone drove it down about a minute.
Snap taken, another handoff to Bush. Bush has room in front of him. He's going. Bush unable to break that tackle, but a big gain as he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Incredible play there from Will Bush. Able to side pocket and just slip between.
Look at that replay
defenders.
here, Joey. Handoff taken, finds that huge gap. Great job by the offensive line. If he was able to get through, trying to use his speed just too slow to get through to everyone, but he knows that was a great play as we go back for a 1st down for the Big Blue.
Wonderful replay as we were able to see that he actually kind of slipped between 2 people who were actively trying to tackle him from both sides, and they ended up tackling each other instead.
And that's the job of the offensive line, right? Make sure that running back has room. Snap taken, fake handoff. They pass to Groothius. It's caught. Groothley is going inside in between two defenders as they're going to cross the 50-yard line and get into enemy territory, Joey.
Swampscott is definitely being greedy here. They are not trying to run that clock down as you may have thought. They are definitely trying to go for this right here.
Now
and
you
right
have to keep in mind the fishermen were expecting the run, right? That pass even threw us for a surprise. Groothley is wide open, able to get some extra yards as they're in enemy territory. Clock still running as they've drained off already about 2 minutes here, Joey.
I really like his green gloves.
Absolutely. The whole fit I'm seeing from Chase Groothley with the green mouth guard, the green gloves, and the green shoes. It's a great vibe here.
It just really works well, and it's like you can identify him immediately without having to see his number too. He's just like his own special kind of thing.
Bascon in motion. Fake toss inside, handoff to Bush. Bush brought down for a gain of about 3 yards.
If this keeps happening, this is definitely a secure game for Swampscott.
Absolutely. Swampscott need a couple more first downs, get a couple more minutes off. It's going to be a tough task for the fishermen.
Gloucester just keeps falling for Swampscott in their tricky plays. It's definitely not going to be the best for Gloucester. This could be their first loss of the season.
Absolutely.
Which would definitely say a lot about the Big Blue.
Absolutely.
Make them a threat moving forward and even especially a better team coming out.
Especially keeping in mind they do face Salem later this season. If the Big Blue can carry on, that shows they're able to do it. As Bombarda's pass, incomplete, flag thrown. That's going to be a pass interference. That's what I believe. If that is a pass interference, that is a spot foul there, Joey.
That is indeed, I believe, going to be a pass interference on, I believe, player number 21.
Well, don't get too excited. Let's see. It might have been something else.
I'm hoping that it is a flag for at least someone.
No flag. They take it back.
Flag. They're
wow.
Gonna take it back. Flag originally called on player 21. I believe that is the only person who scored any touchdown. Joseph Allen is going to be taken back.
It's going to be a 3rd and long here for Swampscott. They needed that pass interference call.
Swampscott's got this, honestly.
Keep in mind when you see a pass interference, there has to be the element of, was that ball a catchable? And Bombarda, that was a little bit of a shaky spiral and didn't quite get there. So that's why I believe the referees took back that penalty. 3rd and long here for Swampscott. Bombarda, snap, stepping back, going short. Delano has it. Delano running for the first down. Big play for Swampscott.
Swampscott's got big plays, big passes, big runs. They've got everything.
Taking a look back at that replay, Swampscott trying to regroup and get another play. You could tell as soon as that ball is snapped, it's going to Delano on the out route, going right, having the outside edge, going up. Easy first down out of the Joe Delano, number 6, the junior for Swampscott.
Paul, even as like a spectator, until you said it, even from a third-person view, I couldn't see that. I had no clue where the ball was. I was lost for a complete second, so I'm just feeling how Gloucester was. It's even lucky that they even had 2 guys on Delano, because even from a third person, it was quite hard to just tell where he was. I think
There's
they're
going to be a timeout call by Gloucester. I believe that's their first timeout of the game, of the half, excuse me.
They are each going to have 2 timeouts left in this half, or just in this quarter pretty much. It's the last quarter of the game. Only 5 minutes and 22 seconds left. There's no telling what can happen, but right now it's looking like it could be a win for the Big Blue, but you never know.
Absolutely.
Don't have another interception
incident. Don't want to give them an announcer curse here, Joe. You got to be quiet. Just got to let them do their thing. Let's see what they do here. Big Blue offense in that huddle there. We see on your screen Bombarda, Duffy, well, out of order, Duffy, Bombarda, Delano, Bascon, and I believe that's Morse as well, number 68.
It is indeed Morse. A lot of players in there as well. Hazel, Bush, even I believe Assad, who hasn't had a lot of play time tonight, but he's definitely getting a lot now.
And this is when they need their senior, I believe senior captain to step up here, Joey.
Who is their senior captain specifically,
Reyna,
Paul?
as you were just mentioning. Handoff taken, Bush on the outside, big play.
Oh my, dude, I can't even
look away for a second, Joey, as Bush will make you regret it.
Did you see what I saw?
So we
Watch
look
the
at
replay.
the replay.
Focus on the line.
Oh,
right
Delano
there with
getting
Delano.
thrown over.
Delano was actually able to
that with
kind
a little bit of a limp there, Joey, as he will continue.
Delano was quite actually able to kind of allow Bush to get past and just over to the right.
That's him doing his job right there, fighting for the team. Under 5 minutes left. Swampscott doing a good job running the clock down. Nice shot here. Duffy on the right side of the screen. Behind him is Bascon, number 0. He had the kick return earlier as the handoffs to Bush going outside left. Bush, left side, he's got room in front of him. Going outside more is Vit.
Is it going to be a touchdown?
Is he in? He is in! Touchdown, Swampscott!
It's going to bring it to 27-14 with only 4 minutes and 35 seconds left here. This is quite a game for the Big Blue.
So you see Bush doesn't panic, right? He goes on the left side, sees the blocking from Gruthius, goes around him, gets hit, but will cross the end zone. Big play from Will Bush, as that might be the dagger here in Bloxage Field. It's the Big Blue looking like the better team in this second half, Joey.
It's been 3 weeks since they've played a home game. The field has been dusty for football. It's covered in dust, cobwebs, all that. There's everything on the field to tell us that it's been a long time since they've been here, and they came back.
Fans, it looks like they've been here every week, getting on their feet, being loud when it's the most important. As we see Swampscott going for a PAT here, seeing a great kicking performance out of number 22, Will Rowe, the sophomore kicker for the Big Blue.
I'm really impressed by Will Rowe, actually.
Absolutely, as he takes this kick and is good again. He's perfect.
That's what, 100%? He hasn't missed a single thing?
PAT,
4 for 4.
Absolutely. Swampscott do go for 2 quite often. We haven't seen them go for 2 once. Now that they've gotten that consistent kicking out of Will Rowe, they trust him and they know that he'll get those PATs. It's the small things, right? When you're up big, it's always the small things. The kicking, the special teams, which led them to the first touchdown that ultimately set the tone in the second half. It's all the small things that will lead to the big things. Great work from Swampscott. They've looked very professional in the second half. They know what they've been preparing for. They know they've done an absolutely outstanding job covering Severino. He's been unable to score. Haven't done so well with Allen as he's gotten, I believe, both touchdowns for the Fishermen. But they've done a great job neutralizing Severino. This defense has been elite for Swampscott.
It's been about 7.5 minutes we're in on this. We are entering the last 4 minutes and 34 seconds of this game. This is still tense for both sides, but I think this has solidified a victory for Swampscott unless the Fishermen can pull off a crazy play, some crazy drives.
Absolutely. The Big Blue defense looking for one more stop to run out the last couple minutes.
Yeah, the only thing I think that can get the Fishermen back in this game right now is if they pull some stuff off just like Bascon did.
Absolutely. Let's see what they can do here.
Even after all this, to see these kids with this much energy left, not looking any worse than they did earlier is insane.
Going out left, Bascon bringing them down from behind. Great tackle from Noah Bascon.
Bascon's been doing a lot here
keep finding
tonight.
ways to get involved, absolutely.
He has had some great runs, great tackles, pretty much great all-around everything. Bascon's been doing a lot for this team. But everyone plays a part. It's not just Bascon. Everybody plays a part. Everybody's important. They're going to be coming out of their huddle for the Big Blue now. They know what play they're going to make. Now we're just going to wait for the offense. Who knows? Maybe they'll go for a pass, which we don't see very often. Maybe they'll try and change,
Absolutely. The Fishermen do need to get a quick touchdown here. I'm assuming no handoffs here, as they do a handoff. Never mind. My apologies. Great play from Severino on the outside as he, I believe, will go out of bounds, stopping the clock.
He will indeed. It is going to be a really crazy, really good play there, though. As you said, they shouldn't go for a handoff, and they did, and guess what? It was a success.
It was a success. Fishermen don't really have the time for handoffs. They do have 2 timeouts. Let's see what they can do here.
They definitely still have the time to win this game, but they got to use it sparingly.
Absolutely.
They need to be quick. They need to be fast. They need to be strong. They need to be hard. They got to just
that's
absolutely
That's
plow
always the
through
recipe for a winning team.
You know, especially after 3 years of you and I announcing, we've seen this. We
Absolutely.
know. We know. But right now, I am seeing these two teams are very good teams.
Absolutely.
Without a doubt in my mind. If Gloucester beats Salem, I think Big Blue can do the same.
Absolutely. Keep in mind, Gloucester didn't just beat Salem. They dismantled their team, winning 33-0. Energy was very, as I was there, Joey, in Salem, the energy was very different after about the first half. Like, you could tell the Fishermen were just on another level compared to Salem.
I personally haven't been to Salem that much, so I don't really know much about their team. I don't know if they're like a super good team overall, and that this is even more crazy for Swampscott to be winning against Gloucester right now.
And we'll find out once the Big Blue play the Witches, which is why you also want to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss notifications for that game.
Yeah, because that's going to be a great once-in-a-lifetime game, especially since
Especially
Salem
the
is
day
the
before
Halloween
as
town.
we see a big rush here from Severino.
Yet again, another crazy drive, moving up about 20 yards for the
They're
team.
in the red zone now. Let's see what they can do with that. Snap taken, handoff inside to Severino. Brought down for a modest gain there on the play.
Swampscott's already learning what Severino's up to.
Let's see what else the Fishermen can do here.
I like what I'm seeing here from both these teams is what I was going to say. Sorry there. I kind of needed to finish my thought.
Second and 4 there. Rolling out right, expanding the play. Pass taken is broken up. Good defense from Will Bush.
That just showed exactly why they don't run passes, as if that was one of the only ones I've seen here tonight.
It's been one of
I
the first
honestly
passes in
forget the
a
other
while
ones.
here.
Yeah. That's actually the first pass of this half. Can you believe that?
And the Big Blue have held possession for most of this game, most of this half, Joey.
That is true. They held possession for...
Keep in mind, they also ran out a lot of this fourth quarter after they got the lead and ended up with a touchdown, which is always great.
8.5 minutes.
Absolutely.
That's
Almost
insane.
a full quarter just running the clock.
Actually, that's mind-blowing.
And the handoff taken on the right side is going to be brought down, I believe, short of a first down. It's going to be 4th and short here for the Fishermen.
It's going to be about, I think, exactly 4 and 2. Based on what I'm seeing here around the chains and the marker.
4th and 2 for the Fishermen. If they don't get this, that will be the game as the Big Blue have a couple of first downs, and that will be victory formation for the Big Blue. Definitely a great win here if the Big Blue can hold on. Trying to push their record of 3 and 2. Fishermen fighting, trying not to take their first loss of the season.
Based on this game, I don't know how the Big Blue have lost against any other teams.
Bartolowski handing it off that is Allen. Brought down, and I believe that will be short.
I'm not 100% sure if that is a first down.
As
It will be a first down for Gloucester.
lucky for the Fishermen, they need to capitalize here. Clock is running here, Joey.
Delano being a true
No
trooper.
huddle here. Wide open in the end zone, doesn't get him. Wow, lucky break from the Big Blue. Great play from Von Hazel. I haven't seen him much that game.
Well, he hasn't had a lot of single stuff on his own, but
Absolutely.
he's been
Still
with a
getting
lot
involved.
of groups.
Absolutely.
In many plays, in many plays, he was actually
Like,
the
look
first
here
to
as
get
we
to
see
the guy.
back. Wide open, misses him. That was Severino, I believe, there.
That
Von
is
Hazel
not
keeping the
good.
touchdown away from him.
That is really bad for Gloucester there. As you did say, they were open, and
Wide
They
open,
were
no one
great.
around him.
there was like pretty much literally like 30
Well,
yards.
that was a broken coverage there. Keep in mind it was a no huddle. The Fishermen trying to pick up the pace as we see now a timeout taken.
Yeah.
Great performance as well, I must say, from the Big Blue Band.
Just great performing from literally everybody who's been on the field tonight.
Absolutely. It's been a
The Big
team
Blue
effort here for
Band,
Swampscott.
Turtle on a String, Gloucester,
Cheer squad.
all of it, yep. And we do have
Even
a
the TV
Gloucester
crew. Like,
cheer
it's been
squad as
it's
well.
been a great collective Friday night gathering, and it's been a great performance by the football team as well, which is always
Honestly.
great to see.
And the stands are packed. They're
Absolutely. Severino on the right side trying to break through, is brought down. Will be short of the end zone. Clock still running here.
should be
Should go for a
first-
no huddle here if I were the Fishermen.
just short of a first down. It's going to be 3rd and 1. Will Gloucester be able to make this is probably the question everyone at home is thinking right now.
Handoff left side. Has room on the outside. Bascon tripping his own teammate. Tackle is short. Let's see.
It was not a touchdown, I know that for sure. But it should at least be a first down.
Will be tacklers. We'll catch you right back after the break. As we are stopped for an injury, as we'll catch you right back after the break. See everyone taking a knee here. Great sportsmanship out of the Big Blue. Both sides back out after the injury, able to get off the field, and hopefully he will be okay. We wish him a speedy recovery. As we have the snap taken, rolling out right. Pass is broken up. Good defense from Swampscott. Great playing from the Swampscott defense as we are going to have a second down. Chains are gone. It's going to be second and goal here for the Fishermen. So Delisio standing right in front of the ball for the Big Blue. Snap taken, handoff on the right side. And brought down. It's going to be short of the end zone. Great plan from the Big Blue defense. Clock still running here. It's going to be a tough feat for the Fishermen. No huddle out of the Fishermen, going right after that next play. Nice shot there. Snap taken. They're trying to go for just a push inside. Both teams pushing. He's brought down short of the end zone. Fourth down. Michigan wanted the ball back, I believe, giving it to the referee. One more stop, and that will do it here in Blockstitch Field. Fishermen might have had a chance, but Blue couldn't make a big play and get in the end zone. Blowing off a lot of time here. Snap taken. Brought down. And touchdown called for the Fishermen. Able to get in there at right at the end. We'll get another touchdown back. It'll be 20 to 28, excuse me. Swamp's got in the lead. Fishermen need a miracle here. Might be going for an onside kick. Not sure if you're able to. It is exactly a minute left of the regulation. Quarterback keep there by Cameron Redolowski getting the rushing touchdown. That's his first touchdown. Keeping in mind both the other touchdowns were scored by Allen on the rush. Fisherman going for 2. Faking it, going right, and will walk in untouched. 22-28, Fisherman still fighting. Swampscott just need to play this routinely, and they should be A-okay. We see the big blue receiving team going out. Keep an eye on number 0, Noah Basson. He had this huge kickoff return that ultimately set the tone in the second half for the big blue. Swampscott need to play this routinely, and they should get the win here. Maybe a short kick here out of the Fishermen. No one in the back here, as we can't see it. No one in the back. It's going to be an onside. Timeout called by the big blue coach, head coach Bush. Great mastermind of a coach, always having the team ready to go in the second half. As we see, he needs to make sure his team knows what to expect out of this onside, and if they can get it, I believe that'll be victory formation here. We are also joined by Joey Blood down at the field, who will have a little post-game interview with Joey Blood at the end of this game. Fans on their feet. They know the end is near if you're Swampscott. You can see the finish line right in front of you. You just got to lean over and get there. Last minute adjustments from Bell. Going on the right side, far right, all the way at the opposite end of your screen. Kickers are ready. And the onside kick is up. Caught by Delano, and he holds on. Let's go, Doyle Delano for the big blue. Delano slow to get up. Great play. We'll win the big blue the game, as we'll catch you right back after the break. Delano able to get up and is going right back to the team huddle, as coaches will advise him to go to the sideline, but he was ready to go to end this game. And I believe that will be victory formation. Also, flag thrown on the play. We'll get you that in a moment's notice. Lombardo leading the offense back on out. This could be an unnecessary roughness. That's going to be a 15-yard penalty right there. Personal foul. Will be a 15-yard penalty. And it's now taken. Bombardo will knee it. Fans starting to get in the heads of the fishermen. Swampscott definitely making their fans known. Definitely a key factor in this game. Every little thing that's gone the Big Blues' way has been a result of this win and this hard-earned victory out of the Big Blue, 28-22. Another snap, Neil taken, and that will do it. The Big Blue hold on and take care of business at home against the undefeated Fishermen. As the Big Blue will move to 3-2 on the season. 2 upcoming games, both at home after a bye week and 2 away games. As we're going to cut it down to Joey on the field. Joey, what did you see so far out of that game?
Gentlemen, with the final score, the Big Blue 28, Gloucester.
And welcome yet again down to Bloxage Field. As you can see, quite literally right behind me, the score is 28-22 with the Big Blue leading their first home game in 3 weeks. Coming back to one, this is still their field, even though they've been absent for quite some time. Great work here from all the players. I love seeing the performance from Turtle on a String, the entire Swampscott High School band. The cheerleaders had some great performances throughout the game too, from both Gloucester and from Swampscott. And oh my, like I can't even find the words to describe the insane plays that players like Noah Bascon, Chase Gruthius, and Doyle Delano had put together here tonight for us, as it was just insane to see that from Swampscott, the exact same from Gloucester. It was just overall a really good game. Final score, 28-22 Swampscott. The record is now 3-2. Thank you for watching.
Thank you, Joey. As the Big Blue able to take care of business, winning with a final score of 28-22. It was a great game, and that will do it for us here at Swampscott Big Blue Athletics. As we wish you a good night, and make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss another game. We've got games going every day at home next week. We got boys soccer, we got girls soccer, we got field hockey, and we got football on Friday night. You don't want to miss it. Make sure to follow us on Instagram at Swampscott_TV for live updates. It's going to be a great week, and we're looking forward to it. That's going to do it for me, Paul Varavunas, and my co-announcer, Joey Blood, as we at Swampscott Big Blue Athletics wish you a good night and have a great long weekend.